the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is January 25th, 2026. It is 6:36 a.m. This is, I think, video number 4. The first 3 videos are on Happy Team Sussex, talking about Harry's statement in regard to Trump. Now, I was just looking at something here. This says here, new achievement, 10,000 views. More of your videos are being looked at often. All right, so there were some short videos that I put out and things like that. Look at this estimate here. Summary, views 8,000 plus. Okay, the estimate revenue $37.18. It's showing here. But when I go to my analytics, oh, they changed it. Let me go back. Because when I click this, view analytics. What the fuck? I just saw the amount. They changed it. There it is. This is the one that I wanted to show you. I don't know why the numbers are not matching. $9,823.73. This is what this numbers tell me from the analytics. But when I go to here, look what it's telling me. $37.18. Go back. $9,823.73. Why this number is different from this? $37.18. Let me pause and check my other channel. Okay, so this is Happy Team Sussex, another channel that I have. $147.31. When I go to here, it should match. Okay, it matches. So why the other one? I'm telling you, I know they're cheating me. So why the numbers are not matching on the other channel? But anyway, I don't want to waste too much time. I'm back over here. So let's go on X. There's a couple things I want to check. All right, we're gonna, there's so much that's going on in Minneapolis. You know, there's a video that shows ICE killing someone on the street. Okay, I can't share this, and I don't want this video to be talking about that. And I can even show people dying on my channel as well. All right, first tweet. Prince Harry and Meghan attended the 2026 Sundance Film Festival and premiere of their new documentary, Cookie Queens. Can't wait to watch it. All right, so there's some pictures going out. All right, there's the heart here. That's an ad. Okay. Let me focus on my list because I need to finish really quickly. And I have some videos further down. They were interviewing some of the people who plays in it. Prince Harry and Meghan and the director of the Sundance Film Festival, Eugene Hernandez. Okay. Meghan looks so young, so beautiful. That's an ad. Okay, nice to see our faith thriving. They look so good. So there's more pictures of that. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex at the premiere of Cookie and Queens at the 2026 Sundance Film Festival. So this is one image. That's nice. Look at the kids. Let me add it to the list. I didn't have that one because of all those images. Okay, I added. Let's go to the next tweet. A lot of images that I have. Okay. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, Amy Redford, and Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, attend the 2026 Sundance Film Festival in Utah. It's just people talking about it. There's no comment. Next one. I want to get to the videos where they're interviewing them. Because the moment that I saw it popping on my timeline, I just quickly added. Look at the excitement. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex at the Sundance Film Festival. There's this. Look at their faces. So happy to see Meghan. There's that. There's some of these images. Okay. She gives the greatest hugs, I swear. I'm gonna add that. Okay, so I add this to the list. She gives the greatest hugs, I swear. Oh, I thought there were more comments. That's the only reason that I put it. So let me just stick to my list. Next one. Okay, so happy that Harry and Meghan could be there at the Sundance Film Festival in Salt Lake City for Cookie Queens. All right, more pictures. They look amazing. All right, that's an ad. Prince Harry Meghan premiere. Okay, so someone is talking about it. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex attend the January 24 premiere of Cookie and Queens at Sundance Salt Lake City Outpost, a 91-minute documentary they executive produce about 4 ambitious Girl Scouts chasing top seller status and the $800 million cookie industry, directed by Alyssa Namia, who credited Meghan's belief in her vision. The film holds personal resonance for Meghan as a former Girl Scout herself. Produced with Archwell, it sold out screening and drew praise from fans, with Utah Governor Spencer Cox speaking at the event, highlighting its local ties. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. All right, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, Amy Redford. Okay, did I put that twice? It's repeating. It's almost the same images. All right, next one. I might cut some of them and just go to the videos. Okay, it's repeating this almost the same thing. Prince Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Okay, different images. All right, so Duchess Meghan at Sundance Film Festival. There's that. That's an ad. Next one. This is JTB. I think that's a review he's doing. I may have 2 tweets about him. No. Okay, a Girl Scout cookie documentary at Sundance has the internet and its feelings. Prince Harry and Meghan backed it, but the real stars are these kids learning confidence in real time. Wholesome is winning. 1 minute and 51 seconds. Let's listen.
Sundance just got a little softer, sweeter, and cuter because Cookie Queens just walked in and people online are already in their feelings. Cookie Queens follows 4 Girl Scouts through cookie season. It's about goal setting, teamwork, confidence, and learning how to show up for yourself when the stakes feel big. Even if you're still a kid. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, has shared that this project is personal because she was a Girl Scout herself. So this story comes from memory. And the reaction? Warm. Genuinely warm. Girl Scout communities are buzzing. Former Scouts are feeling nostalgic. Parents are sharing clips. Regular viewers are saying the premise alone feels comforting and watchable. A documentary about cookie season premiering at Sundance feels like a collective exhale. People are calling it wholesome in the best way. What keeps popping up in the comments is how refreshing it feels to center young girls and their inner worlds. Viewers love that the spotlight is on growth, grit, and tiny victories. There's a lot of "this is adorable," "this is inspiring," and "I would absolutely watch this with my family." That kind of reaction is lasting. Clips from the premiere show real crowd energy, smiles, applause, that soft kind of excitement that people feel proud of something before they've even seen the whole story. The tone online is affectionate. It's people rooting for these kids, and that's the magic. The conversation isn't stuck on celebrity. It's about the girls. It's about watching confidence form. It's about remembering what it felt like to try your best when the world was smaller. That's a good sign of any documentary. It means the heart of the story is already reaching people. It means the audience is already connecting. And that's the read. This is the Notorious JTB, Notoriously Opinionated, signing out.
All right, that's the heart here. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. I guess some people haven't come across the tweets yet to comment. Okay, Princess Meghan gives the best hugs. There's that. Okay, emoji. This little sis, us seeing herself while the dream, the real black princess. Meghan's hug you with all of her heart. That's an ad. Oh my, that is a whole hug, proper family hug style. Oh, nothing beats a squishy hugs. Love them. Next tweet. I need to finish. Majority of the things that I have is mostly pictures, and I think some of the squad have not waking up to comment. Oh my God, Meghan looks stunning. There they are here. Okay, there's that. She tagged somebody. Said you don't got to edit, check the Getty. Okay, I don't know anything about that. She does. I love that black outfit she has on. Okay, so youthful. She does. All women is gonna. Okay, let's pause that. All women is gonna know is what brand is her black jeans. All right, let's go to the next tweet. I have, oh my God, a lot more. Okay, so these are the one that I really want to share. Cookie Queens director Alyssa Namias speaks about how Duchess Meghan fell in love with the film. She really believed in my vision. So let's listen, 30 seconds.
What my experience of it is that, from when we first showed footage to Archel Productions and the whole team, that Meghan really fell in love with the film. She felt like, as a Girl Scout herself, her mom was her troop leader, that this spoke to her, and the girls in the film, I think she really believed in my vision, that their stories could resonate with people everywhere, and that we could create something that was really universally relatable through Girl Scout cookies, but go well beyond it. What my experience of it is that...
All right. Oh, there's no comment. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so there's another video. Director Alyssa Namias and several young Girl Scouts on meeting executive producers Prince Harry and Meghan at the world premiere of Cookie Queens at the Sundance Film Festival. 2 minutes and 3 seconds.
There's royalty in the title, Cookie Queens. Yeah. There's royalty behind the scenes. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Tell us about that, how they got involved.
Yeah. So Cookie Queens is a totally independent documentary, independently financed and produced. And we actually started at Sundance through the Catalyst program and got support from the Sundance Doc Film Fund and have an incredible group of executive producers. And most recently, that includes Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, and their production company, Archwell Productions, and their whole really wonderful and supportive team. So we're excited. Meghan was a Girl Scout herself, actually in the same Girl Scout council as Nikki and Nala
Yes.
in Los Angeles when she was a kid. Her mom was her troop leader. And so the connection with our film is very personal and very genuine. And she has been super supportive, all of them at Archwell. And so we're excited that gives us potentially a bigger platform and audience to share this message with the world. I think they understand that the film is both about Girl Scouts and cookies, but also about something bigger and more universal around coming of age.
And so, what do you all think about having royal people involved in your documentary and supporting you?
It feels like crazy.
Am I dreaming?
I always read them in my books, like the princesses and the kings, and then I actually get to meet one.
When I first found out that I was meeting the Duke and Duchess, I was like, are you serious? are you sure? But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm so stoked.
It's just crazy to me because me and my parents watched their documentary on Netflix and now they've watched me. That's just crazy.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And I think they're just as excited to meet you guys as you are to meet them. And it's been really a feeling of genuine connection. So I hope that that's something that also audiences will feel with these girls, like to be able to see themselves in your stories. So it's really courageous that you're putting yourselves out there like that.
Okay, so there's no comments. Next tweet. I have 3 more left. Just try Meghan's as ever gem and is a thumbs up from me. I love how tangy and tasty it is and it's not too sweet. We'll definitely be buying these again. Just perfect. All right, so there's that. Oh, look at the cup. I love Harry and Meghan. Okay, cute mug too. Thanks, hon. I love you, Emma. Okay, so there's all of that. You could pause and read. And the last one is an ad. Next one. With love, Meghan. So what is that? 2 more. All right. So let's see here. This is so sweet. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, sent her Tiglets with love, Meghan merchandise. I hope she puts them up for sale. It will be an instant sell out. Netflix. All right. Let's see here. Exactly a minute. Screenshot in between.
Okay, so I got the most special package from Meghan, so I can't wait to see what this is. I think it's a Christmas gift, but Argentina is so slow that I just got it. Literally have no idea what this is. So I love you, I miss you, I'm so proud of you. Enjoy. Emmy's so sweet. She's always like sending me these kind of messages and God. I miss her so much. Now, what is this? I'm speechless. This is a sweater as a gift from Meghan. It's a We Love Meghan sweater. I know I am going to put things in my Kindle. Oh.
Okay, so that's that. All right. Let's pause. Okay, so that's the only 2 responses. Sometimes so social, you want her to put it up for sale. Unbelievable. You do not know the importance of a gift. Meghan fan, you say? Are you dumb? Why will anyone want someone else's gift? I meant Meghan should sell the sweaters as merch so people can buy them. Let's leave that alone. All right, so this is JTB again. He's unboxing something that he bought. I think when he purchased it, he let us know how much he spent. I'm wondering if it's the same one. Like a week and a half ago, he was telling us, or he showed us, not really the receipt, like the things that he sort of bought in terms of the items he bought. So he probably receiving them now. All right, unboxing my as ever order felt like opening a lifestyle upgrade. Food spreads, sage honey, peppermint tea, candle lit. I'm romanticizing everything now. Okay, 48 seconds. I most likely will mute it. I think that's the item that he showed us in terms of paper-wise or receipt that he bought. And it came to a good chunk of amount. I shared it in one of my videos. So I guess he's receiving it and he's showing us. Okay, lovely. That's an ad. I love this. Oh, lucky you. I'm hoping and waiting on international shipping to us. So I too can indulge in her products. All right, so this is my last one. This has absolutely nothing to do with Love Meghan or Harry or anything. I saw it and I thought I'd share it. I think it's a video. And it is so strange to me. I did start listening to it. That's why I decided to put it. Because I did tell you guys, I don't know if it's on this channel, PYTE or Happy Team Sussex, that I said I'm not going to talk about the Beckham anymore. But once I started listening to that, and I was like, really? Did they trademark his name? And I was like, let me share it with you, just in case if some of you don't know. Maybe you guys already knew, but it's news to me. The more that comes out, the more disturbing it gets. Victoria still owns Brooklyn's name as a trademark. A 26-year-old man who isn't even allowed to use his own identity without parental control. Victoria and David need their heads examined. But the word Brooklyn, there's Brooklyn, the county in New York. Brooklyn Bridge, Brooklyn that. Maybe he should use Brooklyn and instead of saying Beckham and say something else when he's doing his thing. All right, so let's listen to her.
Because at the moment, Brooklyn cannot trade in his own name. So you know he's got a hot pepper sauce. I think it's called Cloud 23. He's had to call it Cloud 23. You think he would have called it Brooklyn's hot pepper sauce, but he can't do that. He can't do that because his mother owns his trademark. So anything that he wants to do, if he wants to bring out a clothing design line, if he wants to go into children's books, whatever it is, she's essentially wrapped it all up.
Is that the controlling bit? Is that what he means? Or does she mean emotionally controlling?
Perhaps it is.
It's certainly a very literal form of control.
Yes.
I own your name.
Yes.
But these are people as well as brands.
No, but let's just get to the nub of this. So you think that the timing is very significant because this is January. In December, her ownership of his trademark runs out.
Exactly.
So what do you think is poised to happen then?
We have the potential for a very big court case.
Wow.
So you weren't wrong when you said, is this Beckham versus Beckham? Because I wonder if that is the road we're going down. Look, these are PR machines that we can't even begin to imagine how they work. We're seeing in the press that the Beckhams are reportedly paying £100,000 a month for their PR team. There are war rooms set up, we're being told, by the different PR agents. So whilst we see on the face of it a family feud, forgive my cynicism, I wonder if we're talking more about...
Right. But hang on, because what Paul is saying is so fascinating, and I haven't heard anyone else saying it, and she's a lawyer. She's literally come from court to here.
Yes.
So if you're talking about the horses now, she's a beautiful horse, but let's listen to what she's got to say on this. So Paula, listen, explain to me, in December, when it runs out, Victoria's ownership of Brooklyn's name, the trademark, what could happen in court? What potentially could happen?
So we would hope we would have a position where the registration runs out and Victoria says to Brooklyn, here is your name.
Yeah, you're 26,
You're
here's
26, here is your name.
Yeah.
That's one scenario. We could have a scenario where Victoria turns around and says, I'm re-registering. If she says that, Brooklyn then has to decide what he wants to do. And from that statement that we saw, that 6-page Instagram explosive post, I suspect we're going to have Brooklyn blocking that re-registration. And that's when we start down a pathway potentially of no return in terms of a court case.
I didn't know all of this were going on. Let's read some of the comment. I kind of see both sides. It's not about control, but rather protecting the Beckham name, which he has done nothing to contribute to. Why doesn't he just use Beckham, Pelt, since that's his name now? Okay, imagine the Beckham name on a failing hot sauce business. All right, the Beckham name doesn't belong to David or Victoria. He got it from his father, who got it from his father, who got it from his father, etc. Will David change his surname if his father say he wants him to stop using it? What the hell is this? Who made it visible and what it is today? Not their parents, sorry, but we can't pretend this is not a multimillionaire family, and let's not pretend like his failing businesses won't affect their ability to negotiate a price using that name. And Nicole is not the angel everyone is pretending her to be. She was 100% will exploit that name, just as people think Victoria would. They say she's rich as well. Nicole's family is much wealthier than Brooklyn's. Their own lies, the real issue those two narcissists have with her. They're using to bullying people who have less money than them. She doesn't have to put up with their crap there. Okay. Anyway, I thought I'd share it with you because I wasn't aware of the trademarking name and things like that. If I was Brooklyn, all I would have done, go, because kids can change their name. They go somewhere and court and ask to change their name. And if he likes the word Brooklyn, can keep the word Brooklyn and change the last name. Either he takes his wife's last name, just to prevent any future dispute, create a brand new last name. All right? Let me look it up. I think kids could change their name. I think I've heard this type of things before. I knew the answer to it, but I thought I put it. Can people change their names legally? It has to be legally. All right, yes, people can legally change their names through a court order, marriage, or divorce. The process generally involves filing a petition with a local court, paying fees $100 to $500, and sometimes publishing the request in a newspaper. A judge must approve the change, ensuring it is not for fraud, debt avoidance, or using obscene language. All right. Let me ask this. Can a married couple create a brand new name for their marriage? Let me look that up. So this is what I wrote. Can married couple change names legally upon marriage? The answer is yes. Married couple can legally change their last name upon marriage, often using their marriage certificate to update records without a court order. That's what they should have done. But I think the woman, probably the wife of Brooklyn, was fine with her last name. But for Brooklyn's sake, I would have said, I would change his last name completely. Create a brand new. All right, let me ask again. Can the answer is yes, pretty much. They can. So maybe the next question I could ask, if after marriage, can the couple change or create a brand new last name upon after marriage? Let me keep the marriage out. So can a couple, let me go look for that question and the answer. So this is what I wrote. Can a couple change names legally? I keep the marriage out so it doesn't get confused. Yes, couple can legally change their names either through marriage, divorce, or a court order. So they could do that. If I was him, just change it. Disassociate yourself with the Beckham kind of name, and don't go tie yourself with the wife last name, because if they might create another issue with that. So create a brand new. What's the wife last name? Maybe combine them. Let me see something. All right, so I asked, what is Brooklyn Beckham's wife last name? I don't even remember her first name. Okay, the last name is Pelt. Okay, so if he combined it, let's say Beckham Belt. All right, so that's completely different from Victoria's, trademarking Brooklyn Beckhams. I don't know. Brooklyn Belts or Belts book. I don't know. He has option. I don't know. I guess he still wants to. I really don't know. That's his problem. Let me leave it alone. Okay, so that's all that I have. That's rich people's problem. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. There's a lot to edit. I still have one more video from yesterday to edit, and I have 4 that I did tonight I need to edit. So let me get to it. Thanks for watching.